everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are Our Family Plays Games.
Yeah!
And welcome to our preview of Tether, sponsored by How to Steam Broccoli.
How to Steam Broccoli.
Yes.
That's an interesting game company name.
Yes,
That's something else. Hey, now, family, this little game here, little card game, is going to be kickstarted on February 21st. Now, we're playing a prototype kind of in the final stages, but let me tell you, family, interesting game. But first, Starla's going to give us the overview and gameplay of Tether.
Astronauts love floating in space, but not all by themselves. Tether them together so they don't drift through the galaxy alone. Each card in Tether has a 2-digit number in the top corner, and when you rotate the card 180 degrees, the number in the opposite corner has the same 2 digits, but the positions are swapped. For example, the card with the 68 in one corner has 86 in the opposite corner. Opponents sit across the table from each other, which means that when you play a card, each player sees a different number. You can connect astronauts together if they have consecutive numbers. One player or team connects astronauts together horizontally on the table, and the other connects them vertically. Since each side sees a different number and connects in a different direction with the same astronauts, you have an asymmetric puzzle with a lot of interaction between players. Okay, Tether.
It's an interesting game. Interesting
is.
card game where it could be, 2-player or teams of 2 against each other.
Yeah.
For like a 4-player, kind of battle.
But I mean, it's an interesting way that you have to do it, where one person goes vertical and somebody else goes horizontal, and when they put the cards together, and then the cards have 2 numbers.
Yes.
So if you have a 93 on one side, then it's going to be a 39 on the other side.
Yeah, and then and then the person going vertical sees the numbers one way, and the person going horizontal sees it on the other way. And then you're trying so hard to kind of match them together so you can, because you score out of because these are astronauts that are floating in space, and they want to hook up with each other because they don't want to be alone in space.
They want to tether.
Yes, they want to tether. So you might, when you have a group of 6, you score. 10 you score, and then 14 that's the end of the game, but that's 14 you score too. So you're trying to score as many points as you can, by not by the points on the cards, but by the length and the width of the the groups.
Well,
which is
the
really
cards don't give you points, but that's how you tether. You want those cards to be consecutive, so you want an 18, 19, 20. You want to go in order, and that's how they hook together.
And then you try to put them, you try to see what kind of combination you have, either in the adrift cards or what you have in your hand, and you gotta kind of switch off sometimes, because it's a very strategic game. It makes you think. It's like a puzzle.
It does make you think, and I really enjoy the way that it was set up. The color.
Yeah, and it's very diverse. I like it's very diverse. People on the cards. The astronauts are very diverse. Even kids in it.
They have kids.
Kids trying to fake out some folk. And then but it's a really interesting game.
I think so too. So I don't know. It's just a different concept. I don't remember seeing any games that kind of use the concept of tethering in space.
And then and the horizontal and the vertical.
Yeah.
And you got to go one way, and your opponent got to go the other.
Yeah.
And you got to make it work.
You got to make it work.
Because you're working on the same same level. So it's really challenging.
It is challenging.
Very challenging.
Yeah.
But I do want to see the final product and see if they're going to do anything else. Any rules that's going to change, because this was a prototype.
It was a prototype.
It was a prototype.
So How to Steam Broccoli, you're presenting an interesting game in Tether.
Very interesting. Now, family, again, this game is coming out on Kickstarter on February 21st, and we played a prototype.
Yes, we
now, don't take our word for it. Check it out yourself. Look into it. See if you'll like it, your game group like it, or your family will like it. So just don't take our word for it. Check it out. But it's a very interesting game. Yes. Now, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
yes,
you can find us on Facebook,
yep,
Instagram,
yes,
Twitter, And right here on YouTube.
Yes, 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 because we're out here in space trying to tether together, but I'm tethered with you. And I love being tethered with Starla. I do. But hey, How to Steam Broccoli, thank you so much for sponsoring this preview. And family, if you have any questions or comments, let us know. We love hearing from you. But family, there's one thing, and one thing we want you to always know. We love you.
Bye
now.
Everybody.